morning. So I just finished my workout for today and I also had my breakfast. And actually I tried something new today for breakfast. Like, it's just a little change, but I put protein powder in my yogurt, which actually tasted pretty good, and I think I'm going to continue doing that. It was just like a vanilla protein powder that I put into my yogurt and mixed it. You might have heard of it before, you might have done it before, but I really liked it. If you haven't tried yet, I would highly recommend. But anyways, to the topic of this video, which is the 75 hard challenge, I just wanted to talk a bit about my goals for this challenge and about what I'm actually going to do, because I feel like there is a strict 75 hard challenge that a lot of people do, but I just kind of want to adapt the rules to what works for me but still is a challenge. Everything I do on this channel and everything I've been doing for the past like year and a half or so has revolved around intuitive eating and balance, and I just feel like doing a challenge like 75 hard and then including things like no cheat meals and sticking to a diet and all of that wouldn't really benefit me as much as just changing it up a bit for myself and what I know is good for my body. So since I wanted to improve my body, improve my mental health and still be a challenge, I don't want to feel worse afterwards or go back into like restrictive thinking. So that's why I'm going to change it a bit. So I'm going to go through all of the rules and guidelines that I'm going to follow for the next 75 days. So basically, the classic 75 hard challenge says that you should do 2 45-minute workouts every single day, and one of them is supposed to be outside. I adapted this rule for myself, and my goal is to move every single day, not have any like restriction in what kind of movement I want to do, and 4 of those like movements workout sessions for the week I want to be at least 45 minutes long. It can be more than that, it can be more days than that, but I want it to be realistic while still being a challenge. Even if I choose to go on a walk for 15 minutes one day, it still counts for daily movement. I just want to have at least 4 every week that are over 45 minutes and are more kind of gym focused. But if I want to, I can also go for a 45-minute walk or whatever. I just want to leave the options open, because I might want to go to class, I might want to work out, I might want to walk, I might want to go on a run. So that is just kind of including a bit of flexibility to actually be able to complete the challenge in a way that I think will feel good for me. Then the next rule of this challenge is going to be drinking 2.5 liters of water. I think the original challenge called for like a gallon of water, but I think I will also be happy with myself for just drinking 2.5 liters, which I'm not quite sure how much a gallon of water is in liters, if I'm being completely honest, but I think 2.5 liters is doable and is also good for me. So that's what I'm going to track it with. I have a 1 liter water bottle here. I just have to fill it up like twice a day, and then I already have 2 liters, and then I also drink during meals, and I think I'm gonna get to 2.5 liters pretty easily and still like have a bit of a challenge, because sometimes I don't drink 2 full water bottles a day, so I just want to focus on it a bit more. Then for the diet part of this challenge, the original 75 hard just says to follow a diet and not have any cheat meals or any alcohol. My diet that I'm gonna follow is just gonna be the intuitive eating that I already have been doing, while focusing a bit more on nutritious and balanced meals. With alcohol, I generally don't even drink that much alcohol, so I'm not really gonna put a rule on that because it works for me, and I might drink alcohol like twice a month maybe, if even that. So I just want to continue like that. The next 75 hard rule is to read 10 pages of a book, which I'm gonna do as well. I'm in my reading phase. I love reading at the moment, and I have a goal to read 30 books this year, so I think it like integrates pretty well with this challenge, so I'm happy to be doing that. I'm not sure if the challenge calls for like self-help books and non-fiction books, but I won't be doing that. I will just be reading 10 pages of whatever book I want to read, and that is gonna count as completed for me because I just want to read. But I do have a goal for this year to read at least like 3 to 5 self-help books, and the rest is just gonna be fiction books. So I might take up a self-help book during this 75 hard challenge, but I'm not promising anything because I'm really in my fiction reading era. And then the last rule of this challenge is to take a progress picture every single day. I don't really want to do that because my focus isn't really on how my body's changing, and I don't really want to track that every single day and just focus on that too much. I took progress pictures today, and I'm just gonna tell myself that if I want to take any other pictures I can do that, but I for sure have the first one. After 75 days I'm gonna for sure take another one, but I'm not really forcing myself to take one every single day, just because I feel like it makes you think about your body so much more, and I don't really want that. I want to focus more so on the fitness part of this challenge and just including more balanced and nutritious meals. I don't want to put the focus on my body. If something happens, if something changes, I'm good with that, I'm happy about it, but it's not going to be the focus because I don't think that's like healthy for me, at least, to focus too much on my body right now. Basically, those are my rules and guidelines that I'm going to be following for the next 75 days, and I'm actually pretty excited to be doing this because I do want to focus a bit more on my health and on my fitness, just kind of get back into my habits that I had a few months ago. I did just finish my exams and my papers for uni, so there was a time that I couldn't really focus on my health that much, so I'm excited to be doing it now, and I'm excited to start it off with a challenge for myself, and we'll see where it gets me. And I'll just take you along with me for the rest of the day and just show you what it looks like. I'll show you the rest of my meals for the day, and I will also show you what book that I'm reading. I'm currently reading it on my Kindle, so it's like over there, but I'll show it to you when I'm gonna start reading it. So I'm about to read my book for today, and I'm gonna read it on my Kindle. It's the Inheritance Games series. Let's see how much I've read already. I'm about 76% through the first book, and yeah, it's just a mystery book and fiction, like I said. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I do usually prefer reading fantasy at the moment. I got back into reading because of reading fantasy, but I'm still enjoying this book a lot. Speaking about reading, look at how cute my Kindle is decorated. I've been so proud of this, and I wasn't able to show it on here yet, but I just think it's so cute. I haven't like fixed them, so I can still move them around and I can change them whenever I want to, so I didn't have to like fix and decide on anything yet, which I'm glad, because because I have a lot of stickers. I bought them for the purpose of putting them behind my Kindle. Yeah, that gave me some extra motivation to read as well. Like I did say I would read about 10 pages of a book every day, but with the Kindle you can't really count pages, I think. If there's a way, let me know, but I have not had it for that long yet, so maybe there's a way, because if I actually count the Kindle pages, it's not like a real page. It's a lot less text on there. So what I'm probably gonna do is just do one chapter. Especially this book has shorter chapters, which maybe more or less are 10 pages. Yeah, and I usually read more than that anyways. So yeah, let's just get into reading. And actually, let me know if you would like to see more videos about reading specifically, because I have been getting into reading a lot, and if you would like to see videos about what I read in a month, or just like my favorite books at the moment, yeah, let me know. I would love making a video like that if you would be interested. So I just finished eating my dinner, and it was literally just some pasta, and my mom made a cheesecake for dessert, so I had a piece of that. And yeah, basically that was my whole day of following 75 hard. If you would like to see how this challenge turns out for me, I'm for sure going to make some other videos where I take you along my day and show you what I do. Then I will make an update after 75 days, of course. So if you're interested, make sure to subscribe and to give this video a thumbs up, because it really helps me and lets me know that you enjoyed. And if you got to this part of the video, consider checking out my other videos on this channel, since you might enjoy them. And yeah, I really hope that I see you in my next video. Bye!